Top of the afternoon, social media. It's your boy Rose Kennels, the Human Bloodline. Today we here with my boy Soul Powers, aka Kennels. And today we gonna we gonna kick some information. Enlighten the community. Uh, we do this for everyone that doesn't have the same information that we have. This is to help build you guys' kennels and just give you guys the right information to improve what you're doing. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself, brother?
Yes, sir. It's your boy Soul Power, aka Gamed Up Kennels. What's popping with the people? What's popping? What's popping?
We're going to jump right into it, brother. You already got some questions going. We were just talking about it backstage. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Shit, let's get it. Let's get it. Shit, let's go with the first one. What's the importance of keeping the yard clean?
I'm gonna go ahead
Keeping
and
the
go.
yard clean.
I'm gonna go ahead and go first, and then you can chop after me.
Let's go.
From my program, from a breeder and the owner standpoint, I get out there every morning. I'm picking up dog shit. Um, if it's any stains on the concrete, I bleach it down. Um, I'm cleaning the water bowls every day or every other day, just making sure there's no allergy in the water bowls. For for me, it's healthier for your animals. You're gonna have better looking specimens just because off the care that you're doing for your dogs and you're out there maintaining your yard every day. You're not gonna have to worry about any parasites, any viruses, um, parvo, coccidia, um, stuff in that nature, fleas, ticks, mites. If you're going out there maintaining your yard, you, let's say you're cleaning the bedding, you taking that out of there, putting new bedding down. You keeping it right, making sure everything is up standard. You feel me? So let's say if someone came by, you don't gotta worry about them saying, "Oh, you got feces on the ground, or it smells like urine, you got flies everywhere." You're out there maintaining your yard and you keeping it right as a program.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I agree.
What's
Yo,
your take
yo,
on
what's good, Raw Fest? I see you. Salute, salute.
it? Salute to the chat.
Yes, sir.
Make sure I
Salute to the chat. When y'all come in, hit that like button. You feel me? Make sure y'all sub. Hit that notification so you tapped in. You feel me? Share it with your peoples. Feel
you
me?
already know, man.
Shit, my fault. I didn't mean to step on your toes.
Yeah, brother, you good, my nigga. Make sure y'all get over there
Hell
and
yeah.
subscribe to Show Power channel as well. Show Power, aka Gamed Up Kennels.
Yes, sir. That's game. GAME apostrophe D. Kennels. KENNELZ. You feel me? But shit, I can't say it any better. Shit, cleanliness is next to godliness. You know, keeping a clean yard across the gambit. Keeping parasites, diseases down, coccidia, giardia. Um, even for the standpoint of animal control coming through. Things of that nature. Just having a clean yard it just looks presentable to the eye for one. Diseases like we stated, if you living in your own filth as a human, you can expect to the likelihood of you having lifestyle diseases is going to increase. We can go back to the dark ages in Europe, and you saw the plague, the Black Death going around, and it was purely based on filth. Motherfuckers living next to filth and barn animals, and because of this, you saw infestation of rats, and they were the carriers. These fleas and shit, but was biting the humans and passing that that plague to the people. Damn near it wiped out like a third of Europe's population just off of the simple fact of cleanliness. So keeping that yard up to standard, every day getting out there with the fresh water, like you said, making sure you don't have algae in your water, feces, rinsing down your yard, all of that stuff. It's just a full effect, It ain't nothing worse than rolling past a neighbor's house and they got a yard full of dogs and the only thing you smell is shit and urine, Especially if you got dogs, you look up and they didn't got the spot hot because their yard is nasty. So, that's my take on it. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Keep that yard clean.
I could do nothing but agree with that, brother. What's the next one you got rocking?
Okay. Let's see. Have you experienced racism or stereotyping owning your dogs, or this type of dog?
I can speak for both, actually, the chain setup and the kennel setup. There's plenty of times that I have dropped videos and people criticize me for dogs being on a chain setup or having them in a 10 by 10 kennel. People got to understand that these dogs carry a type of caliber of drive, and if they see another small animal or if they see a stranger outside the yard, they're gonna flare up and they're gonna try to protect their yard or try to do what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what.
Well, let me ask you this, because you will, and you might have somebody on here right now who's new to your channel. What kind of dogs do you have?
I have bandog.
Right. To somebody who don't know, explain to them what a bandog is.
A bandog is basically any type of massive cross with a bull breed.
Okay.
So it could either be a bull terrier, a Staffordshire terrier, cross to a molasses breed. You know what I'm saying? A bull mastiff, Presa Canero.
So when we say a molasses, are we talking about Canary Island mastiffs, or what we talking about as far as because people don't know what a molasses dog is. Break that down for them.
All right, so a molasses breed is it's a couple massive breeds that relate back to the molasses dog, which is the Napoleon Mastiff, the English Mastiff.
Okay. So we're talking about war dogs and farm dogs.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just trying to get some clarity, because maybe people don't know the lineage of these dogs, so maybe we can just give them a little history on it. You know what I'm saying?
So
that
for
way.
For instance, with the bull mastiff, they were bred to help a person catch poachers. You feel me? If when they went off in the woods and they ran into a poacher, the poacher most likely killed the person they ran into because they wouldn't be caught. They're trying to evade, get away.
Okay.
So
I see. I didn't know that right there. Okay.
They use the bull mastiff to catch and hold the person down without doing too much harm to the person. That's mainly what the bull mastiff was bred for.
Okay. Yeah. Got you. All right. So now bringing it back to the initial question, speaking to stereotypes. So you was talking about these
the chain
specifically, right. And you using your kennel setup or your chain setup, as you said, your dog's flaring up, them having that mastiff in their background, that protective, instinct.
Yes,
right. So you having that proper setup, also along with the stereotyping, you having people come on your channel and having a difference of opinion, for lack of words.
Yes, sir. They gotta understand the situation before they try to just say that, oh, you're doing this and that. Like, no, that's not what's going on. My dog's been set up like this because I know what type of animal I have. I don't want my dog getting out and getting itself in trouble, and then I gotta deal with a lawsuit. So for me, for me to make sure that my dog's safe and my dog is not gonna get out of the yard. When I'm not here attending and not outside with this animal, he's gonna be tethered or he's gonna be kenneled up. But when I'm outside with him, he gets to run. These animals get to run the yard loose for hours at times.
Right. Okay. Well said. Well said. Couldn't disagree with that. Hold on real quick. I'm trying to share the show with some people right now. You know, give me 1 second, good brother. And I will get my take on that as well.
Go ahead, you already know. I'm waiting for you, brother.
Yes, sir. Just sharing the show. Just sharing the show. Doing a mass share right now. Let's see.
And make sure when you guys come in, if you got any questions, drop them right here in the chat. Hit that like button. It's free. Make sure you, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all my new uploads. Y'all know what it is, man. You know, we gonna bring the heat every time we come up on this motherfucker. Either I'm showing the dogs or I'm bringing another person on here to give you some information. You still there, so?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
All right, for sure. Just making sure. I was like, damn,
Yep,
I
yep.
lost you.
Oh yeah, no. Just to give my take on that question, as far as the this platform goes, the YouTube platforms, I would say I think I've encountered some snippets of it. Quote unquote, fur mommies and fur parents coming on my page, uh, uh, trying to discredit me as a dog owner, saying that speaking to my setups, things like that, and trying to insinuate cruelty and how those two things go together. When they insinuate cruelty with this breed of dogs, what come along with that.
Yeah, but they got to understand the agriculture standpoint, because you have other.
Repeat that for me. It cut out on my end. Say that again.
I said they got to understand the agriculture standpoint.
What you mean by that?
Because you have a garden, you have you have poultry.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, on my land, not only am I working with dogs, but I'm slowly transitioning to homesteading. So I got a dog that has high drive, a high prey drive. For one, I can't let her get to my other animals, like shit like that. And then I'm sitting on a cool little piece of land, and my whole property isn't fenced off yet. So we talking about setups. The best way when you look at successful dogmen from the past and current, you look at chain setups, and you look at people who do have dogs that escape all the time, and dogs that end up on the news, and you looking up like, you look at how the dogs have been housed, and you like, yeah, no wonder that goddamn dog got out. But yeah, that's from what I've experienced, a little stereotyping. And I would tend to believe, from my personal experience with, the racism on my day-to-day life, I definitely would tend to think, had a little racist undertone to it. And then in the my real life, for the most part, man, where I'm at, I'm low key in the country, so my people, my neighbors around here is pretty cool. Everybody walking all different breeds of dogs. So
and for the not to mean to cut you off.
Yeah, no sweat.
For the people that don't know, let them know what type of caliber dog that you carry.
I have American Pit Bull Terrier. Yes, sir. Name is Lady May. Come over on my channel, Soul Power, aka Gamed Up Kennels. Feel me? Yeah, just catch a little glimpse of how we rocking. And I got some little plays that I'm working on. So not only are we dropping videos, informative videos about the dogs, and you being able to see um, the growth and my dog's little journey, but it's also a homestead page, and in the midst of that, we doing a little bit of talking ish. You feel me? It's just the all around a man's man page.
So, okay, since we still on that subject,
Yes, sir.
have you dealt with anything in public while you're out walking your dog?
Nah, where I'm at, bro. Um, Literally like half a mile from my house is people. They got fucking emus and shit. So for the most part, it's like I said, I'm in like a country area. People kind of uh, uh, get it over here. You know what I'm saying? Like my neighbors to the right of me, they hog hunt. I was just rapping with them yesterday, so they know they familiar with this breed of dog. So yeah, my neighbors and me personally, what I've experienced. I'm originally from Cali, and everybody want a pit bull type dog. So
Yes,
I
sir.
personally haven't experienced it in my personal life, but um, it, on the cyber world, I've dealt with it.
Okay. So I could say, for instance, like when I take Chaos to the store with me, he's registered as a service dog.
Mm-hmm.
My first time ever taking him to the store, they didn't believe that he was a service dog. I had to come with his ID. So now that they know that he's a service dog, they're like all happy to see him every time when I bring him.
Right. Matter of fact, I was on I want to say I was watching a live when you went into one of your local stores and you had your boy with you. Matter of fact, it was one of the videos when you took him to the canal and he was swimming in the canal.
Yeah, it was the first time I actually took him to the canal.
Yeah. Salute that boy, your bull, man. I like that dude. He got real good attributes for a big dog. A lot of drive, real obedient. I like that dude.
Yeah, I actually want to get in contact with Ram, man, and try to get that boy some of that what we was talking about yesterday. That he did with his female dog.
Yeah. That's a good brother right there.
I think he'll really excel. He'll excel in that.
Mm-hmm. I got a few things personally that from my understanding of mechanics and everything that I can talk to you in the back chat about. To
Okay.
So, I got some recipes.
You already know. Let's not get too much off the subject. I know you got another question for us, and it's a good one.
Oh yeah, let's get it. So this next one is what are some methods you use when training pups or dogs, or older dogs? Training methods.
Honestly, this is one of the best methods anyone can use. So let's say you pick your keeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
You keep that puppy around its mother.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're training the mother, let that puppy watch what his mother does.
So we talking dogs training dogs, learning from each other.
Yes, sir. So not just you teaching the dog, but the dog learning from that older dog.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they do in the wild, like with wolves. The mother wolf should bring a hurt prey when the pups are old enough to learn to hunt, and she'll make sure that it won't get away, but she'll teach them to try to catch it.
Absolutely.
But what my method is, like, say I got like a tug or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing tug with the mom and trying to get that puppy interested in playing with that tug. I'm taking that pup out for a walk with his mom, letting him watch his mom, how his mom's interacting out on the streets. You feel me? So he knows this is how I act when I'm out in public.
Mm-hmm.
Just By the time that dog is about 5 months, I start working on him by himself, doing different things like ability wise, seeing if he can like go up a tree or something, or go up a A-frame, little
Okay.
stuff like that. Um, by the time that dog gets about 9 months, I'm putting full hard work conditioning down on that dog now. Like now I'm putting hardcore work on this dog to where he has to show me what he's going to be. And if he's not showing me if he's not showing me nothing good enough, I'm not gonna put too much work in that dog no more. I'm gonna end up calling that dog because he's not showing me what I'm looking for.
Ooh, that's early, don't you think?
See, I'm like really serious about these dogs, bro. If the dog gonna show me some shit, bro, it's gonna show me. You feel me?
Okay. So, all right, because maybe I'm being.
I just don't
Let
want
me
you
get
to try.
let me get an understanding of what you mean showing you shit, because bulldog world is a little different from the bandog world. And when we talking about work, what you mean work? You know what I'm saying? What's your standards
Like
for showing you something?
like for
Because
chaos. Chaos
okay,
showed me the first time he was ready to protect when he was about 6 months old, bro. He flared up. His
okay,
hair,
oh,
his
I see
hair,
what you're saying.
his hair was sticking up on his back. I knew he was a serious dog. I was like, okay, this boy, he's gonna be something. But that was
Okay,
from him. That was from him learning from his mom, watching
right,
Katana
right,
flare up on shit.
right.
So he learned that at a young age. So once he got about 9 months old, he was acting
Hmm.
like he still had puppy tendencies, but he was acting like a full grown dog.
Okay,
Like I could trust him out loose on the yard and know that he ain't letting nobody in here.
got you, got you. So, for your standard, you basically at the core of things you talking about a guarding instinct is
Yes,
the
sir.
bare minimum. I
Yes,
got
sir.
you. I got you. I got you.
Because I'm
Okay.
dealing with gun dogs now.
Right. So,
Now,
I just wanted to get
if
some
I
clarity.
now say if I still have my pit bull, my chocolate little pit,
Hmm.
it's a totally different thing with her.
Okay.
I'm working on her. I'm training that dog based off his working ability and seeing what kind of attributes she's bringing. Now, if this dog doesn't have enough drive, it's not bringing enough working ability to the table,
Hmm.
I can't use this dog because it's going to be a waste of my time. What am I training this dog for, and it's not showing me what I want?
Hmm.
I might as well move to the next dog, and before I waste time on that dog, because you gotta catch these things while these dogs are young.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I like that. I like that. Um, I agree with that. And for me, training methods. Um, in the past, I used food. I think every dog is it's an individual thing. So I'm at the point where I adapt to the dog. So, like for instance, Lady May, she just take to I guess my energy. So it's a more intuitive thing with her. Whereas in the past, I used food as a learning tool or a training tool. With this dog right here, she kind of just take to everything that I place in front of her. Like I didn't teach her sit, I didn't teach her stay, wait on her food. I've been doing bike runs with her where she ride next to me on a bicycle. I haven't been training her per se to um, which direction to go.
You still there, brother? You cut out. Yo, so
Yo.
yeah, you cut out for a second right there.
Yeah. My phone went. The screen went black. Okay. What was the last thing you heard me say?
I think you was touching up. You said you just started taking her for the bike rides.
Oh yeah. With the bike rides, just it's an intuitive thing. I haven't trained her per se to cut left or when we ride or turn right. Kind of like a musher. Um, you look at the Iditarod and they got these Alaskan Huskies and they got verbiage or training calls for the dogs to do certain maneuvering or to go in certain directions. Everything's been like just instinctual, where she hearing she feeling my energy per se, and we're just locking in on like an intuitive thing. So that's how I've really been training her. But I think everything I'm a case by case situation. Every dog I'm gonna adapt to whatever methods or whatever I feel is deemed for that dog. And with this Jip right here, she just catch on to any task that I ask her to do. So,
So can
but
I, not to cut
hmm
you off, can I ask you this?
yeah, shoot.
Is she ball driven, tug driven, or food driven?
She anything driven. like we talking prey drive, anything like right now, me and my oldest, one of the things that we've been doing is we've been throwing a basketball across the yard and just letting her get her sprints on and she chasing that. But if I pull out the flirt, I could put a towel or I can put a cow hide or rope, anything on that end, she after it. Anything that's moving, she after. So she just got a real high prey drive as far as that goes. And then, but food, she go after the food. You know what I'm saying? If it's some flesh and it smell good, boom, I can get her to go off that. So, like I said, she's a real adaptable bitch.
Okay. So
Mm.
I could say,
Oh, but
hey,
let me add this to it.
go
I
ahead.
still think that dogs are best trained by watching other dogs. Just to agree with you as well.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, I always train my dogs like with a tug or a ball. I never really tried training them with food, like putting the food in my pocket and shit and having them eat out of my hand. I never did that before. Um, but I do. I have. I hold the tug or the ball, and I make them focus, look at me in my eye, like making them sit down, and I make them lay down, like stuff like that, like just obedience training with them like that. Um, that's how I've done it. That's how I always done it. Like I haven't really had to always like. I ain't never really had to get hands on with a dog and make it sit down. I'm gonna be real. What's your take on that, brother?
I mean, like I said, for me, it's a case by case. You know what I'm saying? I look at whatever the dog is showing me. If the dog is showing that it don't necessarily have a high prey drive, as far as wanting to work per se with whatever tools that I'm using, but I see that it's food driven, then I'm gonna use that tool. I look at everything as a tool, and whatever the dog shows me. It, is the best tool for that specific dog, that's how we rocking. You know, I don't I don't think any tool is better than the other per se for the training or obedience per se. I feel like whatever tool the dog take to, whether it's food, any specific toy, um, or if the dog is watching other dogs and learning from that aspect. Um, I just feel like you got to be adaptable um, as a steward to these dogs, and to be most successful.
I could agree. I could agree. Um,
Hell, shit. What you got for me?
so, as an American pit bull owner, and this not being your first dog, do you think there should be people that come into the breed as first time owners, or should they be experienced owners?
Personally, I think you could have owned this dog for forever, but still be ignorant to the breed. So you could be a first time owner, but have done your research and you're knowledgeable of the dog. So I'm not prejudiced to, and I'm not against the idea of somebody new to the breed and getting a dog. I just feel like you got to be responsible and be in best position for success for your dog. You know, proper setups, proper yard, proper housing, all of these things matter. Um, just so that you don't end up in a situation where you got people coming at your door and presenting, you're putting your dog in a negative light. So I'm not against a new, a person who's fresh or new to the breed, and on the flip side, you could have had these dogs, grew up with these dogs, but you do some delving into the history of people who had these dogs, and you looking at them and you like, these motherfuckers shouldn't own any dogs.
What it do, Hotep?
Hotep, my guy.
I totally agree with what you said right there, brother.
Hey man, shoot Barry the link. Have him hop on, man. That brother got some good information.
If I try to leave to send the link, bro, I'm gonna have to go out and come back in.
Oh, I can send it to him.
Yeah, you
oh
got
shit,
number,
never
right?
mind. Nope, I don't. What I can do is I can post the link in the chat.
Oh, you sure can.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you can't. It ain't gonna let you do it. I know how to do it now. You just got me on some shit.
You could just copy paste it.
That's
off
what I'm
the
about
internet.
to do right now.
Yeah.
I'm about to do that shit right now.
Yeah.
You just got me thinking. Where's my shit at?
Yeah, I fucks with Hotep Kennels. They good people. Barry and D. Yeah. I love to see our peoples, especially a couple making it happen, and they love for their breed, man.
There you go, Hotep.
Yeah, hop on, good brother. Yeah, man. Shit, man. What you think about this the Russia and Ukraine war that's cracking off right now? What's your thoughts on that?
Bro, they told us to stay out of that shit, bro. But nah, United States don't want to fucking listen, bro. So I just hope they don't let off no nuke, bro.
I mean, it is a very serious possibility for a World War III.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They told us not to send some troops, but we did anyways.
Hey, Hotep, man, your wife go hard body, for the kennel, man. That's a beautiful situation. Y'all got the y'all got all of the right. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. Y'all got the right stuff to make the kennel really crack off. You know what I'm saying? And more so when I've been married to my wife for it'll be 12 years this year, and when y'all work as a unit, man, I'm a young bull, but when y'all do things together, y'all really set the tone for a successful relationship because y'all invested in each other. So salute to y'all, man. Proud of y'all growth. I've been a sub to your channel before you had 100 followers, so I'm right there with you.
Salute the Hotep Kennels, man. Him and his wife be out there, man. They be spraying the yard down, man, making sure they got the yard cured. They weigh the puppies together, bro. They giving the medicine together on everything.
Hell yeah. Like, they even be arguing on the channels. I be dying. I'm like, hell yeah. If that ain't some real love right there.
I've been tapped in with Hotep for about He first came over to the channel when I was doing the podcast. This is months back when I was doing
Okay.
on them, but I was already watching his channel before that. So
Right.
once he came to my channel, that shit like made me feel hella cool. You feel me? I was like he's higher up than me, and he come and showing support. You feel me? Like that gave me hella pride, bro. Like maybe like really like go harder and shit. You feel me?
Hell yeah. Yeah. You know, shit. I fuck with the black love. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, me and wifey anniversary, March 26th. That shit
Oh
coming up.
yeah, there you go, young boy. The force is strong with you, young Padawan. There
My
you
nigga
go. You
so
feel me?
powerful. I appreciate it, my nigga.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's what it is, man. Find you a solid, you know, woman that rock with you, believe in your dream. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
move forward. You know what I'm saying?
3 years, bro.
There you go, man. I, let me see. What's today's date? Like the 25th, something like that. So
Uh,
whenever Valentine's was, me and my wife hit 15 years.
Today's the
15 years.
26th.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah, so our anniversary
Valentine.
in about a month.
There you go.
Yeah, I be
Shit.
paying attention, bro. I'm a good fiance right now.
But shit, man, the main thing is to stand in your truth. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Just
lie to
taking
your
care of
don't lie
yourself.
to your woman. Let her see you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you,
Shit,
the more,
she already know who I am, bro. Shit, I keep it 100.
but
I mean,
But shit, you know what I'm saying? Your woman got to see the dark side of you too. You know what I'm saying? Like she got to see the bullshit, and when she get to see that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go through that hard times, and she see you standing firm on your, solid on your foundation. A real woman is go rock with the program, and she go see beyond your flaws and look at you for the, the man that you are. You know what I'm saying? And not your flaws.
all facts, no cap.
Hmm. Yes, sir. Shit. Shit, back to
Whole
that
tip,
Ukraine shit, man.
tip
You
here.
said what?
Whole tip here.
What's
My
up, man?
G.
Peace, y'all.
How's it going,
Peace,
brother?
peace.
My tech illiterate ass trying to figure out how to get in and change my avatar and all kinds of shit, bro. I think I accidentally became a member and everything.
You said you accidentally became a member and everything.
Yeah, man.
Hey, nah, if
Yes.
you're a member, that means you my moderator now.
Oh, ain't that about it?
Hey, you know, hey, now when I go live, nigga, you could come off the top row, nigga, and elbow these niggas.
There you go. Elbow drop these motherfuckers. You know my slogan.
You already know, nigga.
You already
He
know
said
my
that on one of
slogan.
his videos. I was like, man, he cussed them little tree huggers out.
Oh yeah, I had to, man. I've been getting some little nasty little comments. I've been dying. I've been reading them to my wife like, you hear this motherfucker? That's why I even went into character.
Hey, what it do, PBP Finest Bullies? How you been, brother?
Yes, sir. Peace,
Damn.
peace, good brother, peace. Let me ask you this
I'm good.
question,
What time is it, man?
Hotep.
Yo.
Oh yeah. Shit, I might as well just kick some of the questions to you. Shit,
Yeah,
we got an
go ahead.
experienced dog man with a
Go ahead and start from
a
the beginning.
beautiful kennel. Yeah.
Start from the beginning.
What's the importance of keep?
Uh-oh. He go out.
You went out.
Hello.
You went out, so it's good.
He said, what's the importance of keep? Hope they ain't get you. What y'all was talking about Ukraine and
The question was, what's the importance of keeping the yard clean?
well, to my knowledge, there's there's ways that you can. People try to talk about how the dogs, if you leave your stool in the yard, that it creates worms, just like some hood stuff. But that ain't even where worms come from. To my knowledge, dogs already have parasites in them. That's why you got to minimize it by deworming them all the time. They're born with them. Outside of that, you can bury it. You can pick it up so nobody steps in it. If you got dogs that like to eat it, people think that that's bad, but it actually means that your dog has either a lack of fiber in their diet. It's actually nasty to us, but it's not bad for them.
Can y'all hear me now? Am I clear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you said the dog is lacking something in their diet. Is that what you said, Hotel?
Yeah, that and grass. When they're eating grass, it's a lack of fiber if they eat it and consume it. But if they throw it up, it means that they're having a stomach acid buildup on their stomach.
Gotcha.
So it bothers us that they eat that stuff, but it's actually natural. That's stuff that they do. It's harmless to them, basically.
Yeah.
I appreciate that whole tip because that nigga Chaos be doing that shit.
And also,
eating the grass or eating the shit?
Nah,
both.
him and Daytona, they eat the grass, bro. But Chaos,
Oh yeah.
Chaos will throw that shit up.
Yeah, he got stomach acid buildup in his stomach. If it's coming out the mouth, they throwing it up. They had stomach acid buildup, and they was relieving it on their stomach. If they swallow it and digest it out, it digests whole, then it's because of a lack of fiber in their diet.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It misses
So
something from
what?
they're getting.
So with the buildup of stomach acid, would you recommend adding maybe a little bit of Tums to their diet?
Tums wouldn't hurt. We usually use Tums for
calcium.
Yeah, for calcium.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
Please, D. I hear you in the background, sister.
Please.
Salute Bank Statement Kennels.
Yo,
my boy Bank. What it do, Big Bank?
Let me see.
Trying to get on this tablet because I know this thing StreamYard be draining my phone.
Yes, sir. Okay. So so for that stomach acid buildup, outside of the dog just doing its normal little thing, eating the grass, what's your recommendation for it?
For stomach acid buildup?
Yeah.
Usually I don't see that unless the dog is hungry. You know what I'm saying? Unless you fasted them and they wasn't eating, that's when they do it. For my dogs, at least. If I'm feeding them,
he does it every once in a while, so that's why I do the fasting. They actually fasted today.
Yeah.
Another way to help do it is if you boil chicken and you can give them plain white rice.
Oh yeah, plain white rice is another thing we do.
Yeah, I do the chicken leg quarters with the white rice.
Yep, you said plain chicken with white rice.
Or you boil chicken and plain white rice.
Boil it in it too.
I'm trying to think. Do I give them the pumpkin for that? I don't remember.
Pumpkin is usually what we do.
Pumpkin.
Stool.
So can I ask this question?
Yeah.
Why is it not okay to feed raw to a pregnant female?
Just increases the odds of her being warmed up again.
Oh yeah. You're right about that. He's talking about. As soon as he said female, I'm thinking an actual female. If he had said bitch, I would have been like, oh, you talking about a dog.
Yeah.
I can differentiate the two. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Thank you.
I'm like, damn, are we talking about humans and shit? I'm like, oh, damn. I don't know.
Hey, Rose over there messing with them vampires, vampiric women.
This nigga
Coconut
Coconut
oil.
oil?
For the acid reflux also.
Acid reflux. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got some. I be adding that in.
See, that's part of my daily diet right there.
Maybe that's why y'all been dealing with it.
Yeah.
Got added to their diet.
I add the coconut oil to the right rice when I'm doing when I boil the chicken leg quarters.
Yeah, you go to do coconut oil chips.
Yep. See, this is all my wife's department. Everything that goes inside the dog's mouth is her department.
Got you.
She's all about what it is that we consume.
I take coconut oil. Got you. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Excuse me.
You gotta deal with both of us when we both here. Y'all on the weekend, so we both gonna be on this thing.
Yeah, hell yeah, yes, indeed. Okay, I got another one for you. Let's see. Have you experienced racism or stereotyping owning your breed of dogs?
Yeah, I was about to get into that, talking about on the YouTube. Actually, it was something I was thinking about making a video on and putting something together, because every time I upload one of my shorts and it has that different complexion hand or different complexion person inside of it, that's the one that does numbers.
Ooh, so what we're talking about is algorithm hatred right there. So yeah, that goes to that lawsuit that that all these black bloggers is having with YouTube. How?
Really?
What you said? Oh yeah, it's a lawsuit that some big bloggers got with YouTube. How the algorithm, they basically stating that the algorithm is racist.
Ooh, interesting.
And also on TikTok, they stated how the same content that we put out, we're not in the top earning percentile, but the context that the others are mocking or mimicking or taking our context, and they're in the higher pay. The higher pay for the same content that we're using, but they're taking it from us.
You talking about high earning YouTubers?
Yeah, I mean TikTokers.
Oh, TikTokers.
That too. Yeah.
Damn.
It was somebody spoke on that before.
I mean, they love when they see their complexion.
And they saying that there's people out there, black people that's making millions, but that's making top earning, but they not being recognized as top earners.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it happens on both and everywhere. As far as discrimination, I don't know, but I know when I was in New York, a lot of people was kind of standoffish when I had I call him my Papa Neff, axed out.
Yeah.
And, being more afraid of him than he is of them because he was still a puppy.
Yeah, they make an assumption that he's going to be a dangerous dog because of his appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah, we deal with that as the people and as the dogs. Like, that's why we relate to this breed, because they get treated the same way we do.
Word is bond.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. I'll be seeing people in my comments talking like, yeah, that's what we need more of. You a backyard. Somebody called me a backyard breeder back when my first litter was 7 weeks because of that indoor elevated puppy pen. He's like, I knew you was a backyard breeder, and you put fuck all back into your program. I know it. And I was like, bro, it's my first litter, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I had somebody tell me that I'm the reason why it's dogs in the shelter. Like, none of my dogs is in the shelter. None of my dogs is in the shelter. I can literally show you where my dogs is right now. Every single
hold on.
Dogs in the
Yo, they had, if you go back and watch Little Rascals, Our Gangs, they had shelters in the 1920s. Get the fuck out of here. Uh-oh, we lost Hotep.
Nah, he's back.
Nah.
He just jumped on a different device.
Okay.
You there, Hotep?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, man, they had the dog pound in the 1920s, bro. Knock it off.
Ain't that where they got that dog from?
What dog?
In the Rascals?
Oh, they probably did go to the pound and get that dog.
No. That was an episode when the dog catcher came to snatch up Petey, and our gang was released all the dogs.
Okay.
Yeah. I grew up on that Little Rascals, Our Gang, and going back to it. Ooh, full circle back to the racism. God damn, that show was racist. Oh my God.
Yeah, a lot of guys up there. There's a lot of
Man.
Yeah, I bet you that's your chickens.
Yeah, that's me. Yes, sir. Yeah, I just collected 4 eggs this probably about an hour ago. Off of one hen.
Oh yeah, that's decent, bro.
4 eggs off of one hen.
Oh, that's not bad.
So I'm about to expand my coop. It's about to be hatchling season, so I'm about to get about 20 hens.
Wow.
So
hey, don't forget to tell them what else you about to get over there, man.
Oh man, yeah, it's a whole heap of stuff. I'm actually Kennels, what it do?
My boy's so powered. My boy's so powered, a poultry man.
Yeah, man. I'm about to start raising quails and I'm about to start breeding meat rabbits too. So, sustainability. Shit. If the grocery store is closed
Oh yeah.
tomorrow,
You heard my wife?
what you say?
Guineas is good for your yard.
You talking about as far as the excrement, or what you mean?
Nah, keeping them fleas up out of there, off your property.
Really?
Yes, they eat fleas.
Okay. I can't let them run around. One of my dogs been and ate their ass up.
They get up in them trees. They get up high. They get up high, yo.
Okay.
They can get away.
Yeah. Okay. I might let a couple run loose just for the fleas.
Just try it out and see.
No, yeah. I'm with you on that. So my whole thought was I was just gonna be coming through with the diatomaceous earth and just hitting the kennels with it.
Dang, I'm trying to remember that daggone channel I was just watching. It's a new dude that got the APPDs. He got
Absolutely, Yayla. He said those are the best eggs, that dark yolk. We're talking about the guineas. They got, like, I want to say the nutritional value compared to a chicken egg is like 3 times more nutritious, and they are a 3-to-1 ratio to an egg. So you're talking about a lot of good vitamins and minerals from a quail.
Can you give those to your dog, the eggs?
Oh yeah. Yep. Shell and all.
You have to get some guineas.
Oh yeah.
For more than one reason.
Yeah, of course, man. You can run
You don't want to get too far off the topic too. So, what was that last question?
Oh shit, freestyle with it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, just jump off topic, kind of make the best shows. But what was where was I at?
How do you train a pup?
Oh, okay. What are some methods you use for training dogs and pups?
To do what?
Just anything, just basic obedience.
Well, probably the first thing is sit. That's the first thing. Basically, got to lead on the collar, and push down on their butt, pull up on their collar, and teach them to sit. Every chance you get them away, because instead of them jumping up on me, I want them to sit. Jumping, I don't want them bursting out the door. None of that. But they got, in order to get what they want, they got to sit. Because they want to get pet. That's one of the first things.
Okay.
I was gonna say, so go ahead and hit Yayla with the same questions.
Oh, salute, my brother Yayla Kennels.
What it do,
so?
Oh, you already know, man. Up in here, just rapping, trying to make it happen. You feel me? Just a couple of black men doing our business.
What y'all rapping on? I just came in.
Oh man, we touching the gambit right now. We got a slew of questions, but really we just keeping it funky and freestyling too.
You heard my wife was about to answer that.
You cutting out, Hotep?
I said, you hear my wife? She was going to answer that question for you about what she did.
Okay. Go ahead.
When they in the welcome box, I try to get them used to sound. And normally when they're making, like, if they're barking too loud or whooping, I do like a hand clap. They can get used to that sound. So as they get older, that hand clap is represented as them doing something that I don't appreciate them doing, and have them to stop that action.
So that's how she gets their attention. It's something that she likes to do. Instead of me, I'll yell at them and say, "Hey, shut up or be quiet." She'll just clap her hands.
Okay. I see some breeders use that clicking method. They got these little dog clickers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might not always have a clicker on you, just like little treats. Same thing. You might not always have treats on you, so how you gonna get them to sit? For me, it's the attention. If you want attention from me, you gotta do what I say. It's not just giving out free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm old school with it. It's hey, shut your ass up. That's how I get there.
I'll do it on video. I don't care.
Right. Yeah. Should I do it the same way I was raised? Shit. Shit, I'm gonna throw this question to the good brother Yayla. Shit, we'll start there and then we'll go backwards with you. What's some of the what's some training methods you use for pups or dogs that you got on your yard?
As far as methods, I don't use any methods. I just it's like they know what I mean when I say what I say. That's pretty much it. I produce trainable dogs. My dogs are trainable, but I don't use any certain methods or nothing like that.
Okay, that's kind of going along with the what I had said earlier as far as my dog. I've had dogs where I've used food as um, you know a tool to get my dog's attention or to reward them. I've used different toys, but this dog right here specifically that I have, it's kind of just intuitive. She just take on to whatever task that I ask her. I didn't train her to sit, stay, lay down. It's just been something where it just happened. I'd be like, hey, sit, stay, and boom, she just caught on to it. I just kind of vibed with her. She took on to my tone and energy, I guess.
Right. Okay, yeah, I can agree with that. What's the other question?
Have you experienced any racism or stereotyping owning your breed of dogs?
I'll say this. I can't say it's stereotyping or racism, but I've been asked a question that made me be like, well, why you ask me that? Like when I go to the vet, the first thing they say, you don't fight them, do you? And the people that work at the vet, they white, they cool. I've been going there over 10 years. You don't fight them, do you? And I can't just say that they asking me that because I'm black, and I own a pit bull, but I've had them ask me that question. As far as do I fight dogs if I come in there with a pit bull?
Shit.
White people that ask me that in my comments too. I'll never see them ask white people that question.
Exactly. That's racism. Because if they see you pulling up in a donk or something, you on 26s, then don't let them get too comfortable. You don't sell drugs, do you?
Yeah, I didn't have the male person ask me that shit. You don't fight them, do you? Like, get the fuck out of here. Do you see a scar on my dogs? You see how well fed this motherfucking dog is?
Yeah, I don't like that shit. I know exactly what they mean when they say that. I know where it's coming from.
That's that. Did you vote for Obama?
My nigga throwing food.
Oh, my mom. They get to talking politics. Did you vote for Obama? Are you a Joe Biden supporter? Oh shit. Yeah, I know where you go with this.
The last question was, what's the importance of keeping a clean yard? Did you heard me, Yayla? You still there, Yayla?
All right, the brother he must have went in a bad area or something, or shit. Let me ask y'all this: how important is it to have your spouse on board with your kennel?
I want to say it's very important, bro. If you guys are not like-minded or seeing eye to eye, it isn't going to work. Like you both gotta be on the same page when it comes to the dogs.
Yeah, go ahead and tackle that, Hotel.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to do this since 2005, man. I've had girlfriends before, and every time I try to do this with them, it's never worked and never took off or ended abruptly because of who I was with and them not being supportive of what I'm trying to do or respecting it, and not even having no parts in it. And whether I got with my wife, that this finally took off, and I've been doing it straight consistently for years now with no issues. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. So it's tremendously important because it's a heavy workload on top of everything else. It's a lot of stress put on you, a lot of time, it's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Especially depending on how many dogs you got. And if you're trying to run a full-fledged kennel, trying to expand and grow and create your own bloodline and everything else, it's a lot of work, man. And it's relieving to have somebody else being able to delegate responsibility to somebody else to help you. And plus, there's other aspects of it, of doing this that requires a woman's touch, which is like the care, the nurturing part. You know what I'm saying? The whelping, the caring for, take and consume. Like some stuff just comes more naturally to a woman than it does a man.
Well said. Well said.
All right,
Couldn't-
so I'm my bad. I'm back. That was my wife called me.
No, it's, that go right into the question I just asked. How
Okay.
important is it to have a spouse on deck, with your kennel?
Well, with me, it's not important. My wife's not a dog person, so it's not important to me. She wasn't a dog person when I met her, and she'll mess with them when they puppies or whatever and come look at them. But my kennel is 100% me. I take care of my kennel and do everything I need to do, by myself. So I don't think it's important. I mean, I've been going at it since 2006. I've always had dogs, but I've been doing my kennel by myself for since I've been married. So I don't think
Would you say
ain't.
that she's at least supportive, or believe in your vision?
Oh, absolutely. She support what I. Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah.
Okay.
She support what I do.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
the main thing.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
If I
Okay.
want to hit the road, and go, I remember when I bought Ramrod about 2 years ago. She was like, this was before I bought it. She was like, baby, when we gonna take another road trip? You ain't gonna go get another dog? I was like, well, I hadn't really thought about getting one, and I called my guy up and asked see that he still had Ramrod, and we shot up there and bought him. So yeah, she's supportive in as far as in that aspect of it. The ride, and if I want to spend something, buy something, it ain't never no, no issue about how much it's gonna cost. Because I work every day. I work, and I've been working since I was 16 years old. I make my own money, so I buy what I want to buy. We talk about it. We look at the price and things like that, but yeah, she's supportive, definitely. She's definitely supportive of what I'm doing. But she just ain't gonna go back there and fuck with him. She ain't cleaning up no shit. She don't do none of that. None of that. That's all on me.
All right. So when you went out there, I missed the question. The question was, what's the importance of keeping a clean yard?
Oh, to keep bacteria down, to keep the neighbors off your ass.
That's big.
Yeah, but just mainly just keeping it sanitized. Pick up I pick up shit every day, Monday through Sunday. I'm cleaning up behind my dogs. Ain't no, then I gotta get it up off the kennels, of course, the flooring, whether they on the concrete or they on the wooden decks I got. And then when I let them out, at their kennel, of course, some of them gonna crap in the yard. And as I'm cleaning, I watch. I watch where they, all of them don't do it. All of them don't crap in the yard. Most of them just do they crapping inside their kennels. So when I'm cleaning up, I just saw you just pooped over there. Let me go get that. So yeah, I keep my yard clean. And like I said, keep bacteria down. And most important, you got neighbors on both sides. You don't want them smelling, they out there got their family over or they throwing a barbecue, and you don't want to smell shit while they out there, doing what they doing. You gotta be, be respectful of your neighbor.
Absolutely. That was one of the main points I spoke on.
Yeah, you gotta be respectful of your neighbor. I had a situation back in 13. I think I spoke about it. I had a neighbor, he called the people on me. I ain't had no privacy fence. He called the people, not because of the smell, just because I had, too many. He didn't come talk to me like, Hey, you think you can? I think I had $14 at the time, and he didn't, come to me. Hey, you think you can trim the number? Which I actually was contemplating doing before he even called. Before he even got the people involved, and I was thinking about, cutting back, getting down to maybe like nine dogs, and he didn't come talk to me like a man. He called, put the people on me. Shit, they bought animal control and code enforcement. Code, you can kind of deal with animal control. You know what I'm saying? They cool. A lot of the animal control dude, they got dogs too. But code enforcement come to your house, oh, it's a whole different story then.
Yeah, that's the county right there.
Yeah, yeah. So when he came, the animal control like, well, we can't really write a no ticket because you supposed on air two dogs. So he was like, well, the animal control were cool. They was like, well, he they don't smell back there. They clean. They ain't skinny. Ain't nothing we can do. And he was like, he got rabies shots for him. Nah, I ain't got rabies shot. They wrote me 14 tickets.
That's crazy. So
That's a bullshit. But
and I went to court. I went to court. I had, I started getting the rabies tag, and I went to court, and I showed I done got the rabies shots for the dogs and brought the tag to court, and the judge threw out 14 tickets except one ticket. So I had to pay one ticket, operating a kennel without a license, all that shit. But man, it's just, if your neighbors is straight, so they don't know what's going on in your yard, so your neighbors do, on each side, but as long as you good with the neighbors and you straight. That's how they came to my house, cause a neighbor, called the people on me. So, but yeah, I think that fine might have been. This was back in 2013. I think that fine might have been close to $800.
Damn.
Yep. So I took care of that.
Could have been way worse than that though. So you got off pretty easy. That was love right there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
I'm gonna say this to the audience: parlay with your neighbors. Let them know who you are and what you got going. Show them that you're a solid individual. So if it is an issue, whatever, what I'm saying, y'all got some type of report or where they holler at you first.
Yeah. I asked Soul Power this question before you guys jumped on here, so I'm gonna ask you two brothers, and I'm gonna ask Hotep and his wife and Yayla this question. Yayla, you got American Pit Bull Terriers, you got American Bullies. Hotep, you have XL American Bullies, you have a Pocket American Bully. Dealing with those breeds, do you think that a person should be experienced with those breeds already before getting into these dogs, or do you think that a new a new owner shouldn't try to get into that breed until they do their full research behind the dogs?
For what?
For me, I learned as we went along. Barry had most of the more knowledge than me before we started, but sometimes you have to learn hands-on in order to get to know what type of dog you're dealing with. I wouldn't say start off large. I say start with one and work your way into learning that way, as well as book knowledge and everything else. But you definitely have to do some hands-on in order to get majority of your knowledge as well too.
So you don't think that there needs to be experience with other breeds before you start getting into these dogs specifically because of how
I didn't have experience with other breeds.
Right, I know, but I think that's kind of what the question is kind of leading to is: should people have more experience with other breeds that's less, driven and less dominant, powerful?
That's why I start with one, because what you might experience with another breed, you won't experience with this one. So you might try to downplay it in a way, and you're not expecting what could happen or what to deal with.
As far as what?
As far as temperament, because every dog temperament is different. Each breed is different. Yeah. So you start with one and get a better understanding of what you handling and how to deal with that one.
and also book knowledge, video knowledge, and go from there. Because everything that I learned by hands on.
Right. That's true. Some people are tactile learners. Like I'm a tactile learner. I'm a kinetic learner. Only 5% of students learn that way, and I have to learn by doing and by repetition. But I've dealt with other breeds, but not grown with, mostly puppies. My grandmother had a German Shepherd, so I had experience in my life with other dogs since I was a child. Just couldn't have any in my house because my parents didn't allow me to have dogs, so I had to experience other people's dogs. So with me, I had experience with other breeds before I got into these dogs. A lot of people talk about that in the groups now, how these people come into these dogs and they don't have any dog knowledge beforehand, and they just start freestyling these dogs as far as American bullies, and they mess them up because they don't understand the species before they get into the breed.
I can't agree.
Well said. Well said.
Do you want to? It's your turn, Yella. Did you get that question?
Oh yeah, I got the question. I was just waiting on you to, I was waiting for Barry to get through. I would tell. Well, okay, as far as me, I own both American bullies and American pit bull terriers. So getting to the American bullies was easy, because I came from the American pit bull terrier. Now, as far as the customers, like when they want to, if they calling me to contact me about an American pit bull terrier, one of the first questions I ask them, do you have experience with this breed? And they tell me yes, they tell me yes they do, and then we can move forward from there. As far as the bullies go, I think people should, research the breed before they, get into the breed. Whether they're trying to be a breeder, or they just want to be a pet owner. I think they should, but I don't think it requires as much experience as owning an American pit bull terrier. Because they two totally different dogs. As far as the attitude and the animal aggressiveness, so they two totally different dogs. But yeah, like if I'm selling to somebody that and they got a family, they want to turn this dog into this is American pit bull terrier into a pet, live in the house around their kids. And so yeah, I make sure that hey, do you have experience? I don't, even though I trust my dog's temperament, the American pit bull terrier blood that I have, I trust the temperament as far as not being human aggressive. But I do let them, hey, they are American pit bull terriers, and so they the history of the dog. Of course, you've researched the dog before you came and contacted me about the dog, or if you haven't. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I can say I would, with the line of dogs I have, I would feel comfortable selling one of my American pit bull terriers to a first-time American pit bull terrier owner, because it just they just great dogs. The line that I run. I can't just speak for the whole breed, but the line that I run, they good dogs. They good family dogs. Listen, and they're very trainable dogs. So yeah, I would feel comfortable selling to somebody that's a first time American. Because you're gonna have to be a first time owner. You're gonna have to own one to become an owner. You got to start with one first. So I would feel comfortable selling a dog to them if it's their first time. But I always research the breed first, and let me help you research my breed, my blood that I run. Let me tell you about it. Let me give you some references, some testimonies. I can give people number that you can call. I can show you photos of my dogs living in the house, being with the family on the yacht. I can show all this. So, yeah, I want them to get that experience first. I mean, not the experience, but do the research on the dog.
Man, I appreciate y'all coming through with the knowledge y'all dropping, man. Real shit, man. Y'all my peoples. Go ahead and let the people know where they can find y'all at, man.
Y'all can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and YouTube at Hotep Kennels, all in the same name.
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Yayla Kennels.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Soul Power, aka Ganged Up Kennels, coming through, elbow dropping any hater and tree hugger. Fuck with your boy. You feel me? I'm right here on YouTube.
Yeah, make sure y'all, when y'all come in, man, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all my new uploads. And make sure y'all get over there and fuck with my peoples. You feel me? Until next time.
Hold
We
on,
out.
hold on. Let me do this right quick. Hold on. I gotta shout out my good brother, DK, over there at Brick Bread Kennels for breeding this beautiful specimen right here. Look at her. That's a 9-month-old jib. Ooh wee.
She looking good, brother. She look real nice.
Thank you. That is
Yeah, that's
Hey, if I
Lady
don't
May.
say that's a beautiful little jip, you feel me? You feel me? Let me brag on my little jip right now. You bitch you.
That's Lady May.
You feel me?
Hey,
Let me talk my Cali shit right now.
Hey, tell him how old that girl is, man.
That's a 9-month-old jip. You feel me? You bitch you. Look at her. You feel me? Let me talk my shit. You feel me? You feel me? If I'm gonna grab my collar one time and pop that bitch. You feel me? Do you feel me? Understand what I'm smelling like?
That's my nigga.
Yes, sir.
Man. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna cut this thing, man, so it can go up in the algorithm. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Rose Kennels Behemoth Bloodline. And like I said, man, get over there and subscribe to my peoples. We outro.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Peace.